I'm gonna start this video in a few seconds, everyone. Just want to take a time out for 1 minute and then start this video, because this is something very important. I talked about this last night twice, about Alex Haney, which is, mind you, calling himself Alex Bailey, also known as the Panda Photographer Bum, on the YouTube channel that YouTube just emailed me. Well, not just emailed me. Emailed me today that the channel no longer exists. So, I'm going to tell you the reasons why. And I mentioned these reasons last night. And I just came from Starbucks talking to the district manager to give me those, mind you, those phone calls of that harassment, because NYPD wants that evidence. Well, the call logs. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I said last night about Alex Haney, you guys were, mind you, supporting a pedophile all this time, and I kept telling you guys for the last 2.5, almost 3 years, what this guy did to order to, mind you, in order to have a felony on his record. He has his 3 strikes. But now, ladies and gentlemen, he thinks just deleting the, mind you, the Panda Photographer Bum is going to delete and disappear all his problems. Well, no, it's not. Because obviously, he only did that because I exposed him. He thought no one knew who he was behind a mass YouTube video, mind you, channel, posing and impersonating another human being, which is, mind you, a felony crime on his behalf. Remind you, he has 3 felony strikes. One more, he's going to jail. Well, he's going to jail anyway. He knows it. This is why he deleted the Panda Photographer Bum. Not only that, we have everything that we need to know, where the emails came from, where the posts come from, where they up. YouTube gave me everything. Hey, I didn't start this. He did, and the rest of you did. This should be a lesson to be learned. Ladies and gentlemen, NYPD contacted Starbucks. I went to go to Starbucks, talk to the district manager about the phone calls. They said they will have them within the next 2 weeks. Hopefully the call logs will help with my situation. And yeah, it's about time I show some strength on this channel and mean business. So, ladies and gentlemen, Alex Bailey, or he wants to call himself Alex Bailey. It's Alex Haney. The reason why he doesn't want to use his last name, because his last name is associated with, mind you, he's a pedo. And when I exposed that last night, you wanted to decide now to delete your channel too, huh? After, mind you, uploading all your dirty evidence to NYPD and to the courts. Hey man, know how to use a computer. So I'm just sharing right now, ladies and gentlemen, because a lot of you were literally listening to this jackass that has no, mind you, no education whatsoever. You were listening to a pedophile, a drug, mind you, a 3-time convicted felon. You can, right now, everyone, including Miss Gibson, was like, he deleted the YouTube channel. No, YouTube terminated the YouTube channel. Because he knew what he did was wrong. Doxing? You're doxing a corporation? I never met this person in my life, everybody. I never met this person in my life. But he posts all of this nonsense about me. Nonsense that don't make sense. Nothing adds up in his stories. So, I just want to give you guys a very good idea why I was right about what I was going to do to Alex Haney. His last name is tainted And this is why he changed his last name to Bailey, because he's a felon. That's what crooks do. But ladies and gentlemen, this is what crooks do too. They try to sabotage other people's lives because their lives are fucking full of shit. He tried to drag me down mind you, drown me on top, mind you, drown me, because he has a sinking ship already. He's still scamming people on internet. He's still scamming people on YouTube. He is still scamming people trying to use any method possible. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say for the record, I told you so. And that goes for the Swedish prick. You claim that you got so much videos on me, but guess what? You live in another fucking country. And you're homeless in your own country. You have no job, no income. You can make all the content. You're next too, Mr. Swedish. You think you untouchable, bro? You no filmmaker. You're not an award-winning filmmaker. That's a lie too. You can, like I said, you could Google this guy. You won't find any so-called reward. No website, no nothing to prove anything. But ladies and gentlemen, he thinks he's also off the hook. No. No. Everyone is going to get a turn when I see you in court or virtual court. Because some of you live far away. You're going to be, virtual court. I'm telling you, everyone, justice is going to be served very soon. Give it 6 months, and I guarantee you, all this nonsense hate is going to go away. Because it makes no fucking sense. You guys were fucking vouching for a pedo. He's a pedophile, bro. And you guys were like, yeah, I support you. I should go, antagonize the Panda Photographer. But all of you were supporting a pedophile. Mind you, a known drug convicted person. Wasn't even supposed to be near children. How many times I have told you that on my channel, but you ignored me? Like a bunch of morons. Yeah, you haters. You are morons. You supported a child molester. Just keep that in mind. All of you supported this guy. You guys are really smart, right? You take all that time to acknowledge me, mind you, to email me bullshit, but you won't take the time to read or write another language. You didn't take the time to Google this guy? So I have, now this is the 5th time, I have to explain to you in the audience, especially you haters, you were supporting a petty, a known convicted felon, a drug addict, and he's still on the drugs. This is why he looks so all fucked up. So I just want people to know that you supported this person for the wrong reasons. You supported everyone else on this channel for the wrong reasons. Yeah, now all those videos are deleted and gone. Actually, they're not. See, YouTube gave me the archives. It's not that hard to download 720p fucking archives. It's not that hard. And I'm just giving you guys concept on why you guys were wrong for picking a fight with me for no reason, for asking you for help, the public, the community. Right. And then you guys sit here and pretend I never had a job in my entire life. Really? I only had one job? Are you sure about that? How the fuck did I end up in Germany, London, and everywhere else without a job? That doesn't make sense either. Guys need to know how to fucking, literally lie to the audience. So last night, I started to upload every single evidence to the NYPD database into the courts. I have a case number. And mind you, That case number, mind you, they built up a case against Alex. And guess what? The case is large. They're not just coming after him for my reason. They're coming after him because he committed fraud as well. He committed fraud. That's automatic 10 years in prison, bro. He's going back to prison for it too. He's not just going to jail for what he did to me, or mind you, the money that he will be owed to me. No, he's going to jail for that fraud.
What are you going to do?
And I will guarantee you that he will be in lockup because of that. You scammed an old 67-year-old woman out of $372, I believe it was. The exact amount. But you were vouching and cheering for a pedophile. Yeah, or love. Yeah, especially, I should say her real name, but, you know, this person that has a YouTube channel called All Love Animals 99, she was supporting this guy from day one. Not realizing when I told her 2.5 years ago what he did to a child. And you guys won't listen. He even confessed this in his own video. And then he confessed it again recently in the same, mind you, in the same way. What's up? Who's that?
What's up, Panda?
Oh, what's up, man? Let me make this video real quick.
Okay, I'll see you.
Where you going?
I'm going. No, we just picked up some from the pharmacy. We're gonna smoke. My friend came. We just parked. How you been?
I'm good. I'm dealing with some health issues.
Yeah, nice to see you around here. Why? Everything okay?
I talked to you. I told you. Let me just talk to my audience.
Okay.
Yeah, I
How
see
you
you
been?
there.
Everything else is good with you? All right.
I didn't even see him. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's my American Indian friend there. He's worried. Yeah, he's just asking me because I think he had got word about my cancer, because everyone around here has been spreading it. So everyone's been asking me. So I just want to continue to talk about the Alex Bailey and harassment on this channel real quick, ladies and gentlemen. I should not be harassed for asking you, the community, for absolutely human help. That is just nonsense and ridiculous. To ask for another human being for help, it's not a crime. It's, mind you, it's a part of living among all of us. It's a part of being human. But no, some people take it as it's disrespectful to ask your audience to support your content and support your channel. Then if that's the case, that goes for every single TikToker, YouTuber, and also free food influencers that go around New York City begging for free food. Mind you, once you ask a restaurant for free food in exchange for a review, all credibility goes out the window. You're not a food reviewer. You're just a bum. Just be facts. I had never asked a restaurant for free food for a review. No. I just go to the restaurant, buy my food, and review it on Google and YouTube or whatever social media platform. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to share that, like, I've been dealing with this all day today, including my doctor visit. I just want to include that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm taking care of my business with NYPD against all of you that want to commit a crime. Like I said earlier, Donald Trump wants to make doxing federal for all states, including New York City, because that's what he just said. He doesn't mind living under, mind you, the new mayor's rules and regulate, I guess, under his laws, okay? But Donald Trump wants to make doxing federal. That means every single time you email me, every time you dox me on YouTube, that is all credibility on your behalf going down the drain. So expect lawsuits to happen a lot in the next, maybe next year. You're going to see more and more YouTubers suing people for defamation, damages, mind you, loss of wages, mind you, job opportunities, ladies and gentlemen. I was terminated in March because of this harassment. But now justice is about to be served to Alex, mind you, Haney. His last name is not Bailey. Mind you, he's a petty. He's a known convicted drug felon. He's a, mind you, 3-time convicted felon. He had his 3 strikes. Yes, I'm in New York City. Of course I'm in New York City. What the title says, New York City. But I just want people to know what's going on right now. I'm walking over the bridge. But I just want people to get an idea of what's taking place. Now that YouTube channel, The Panda Photographer Bomb, doesn't even exist. But I still have every single video because YouTube gave me the archives. So it doesn't matter, Alex, what you do. I have your archives. I have every single last video you made about me, including the one where you stated you lived in Washington Heights and lived in a room for $500. But I don't get no kitchen. I don't get no private bathroom. Nah, I'd rather fucking rent from the hostel than rent from some I don't know who I'm renting to when it comes down to these New York City apartments. So ladies and gentlemen, before I go, I just want to tell you, I told you so. Alex, you better leave New York now. Oh, it's too late now. You might just, when you probably leave, you might have a warrant out for your arrest. Just fair warning, Alex. I told you, boy. You want to play with someone that's smarter than you? Okay, we can play games. But this is not a game for me. This is salvation. This is justice for your behavior. Because you think you make more money. You claiming you make thousands of dollars, but you don't. If you make thousands of dollars, why your videos are still shitty? Why you did not put all that money and invest it into your YouTube content and the quality of your YouTube content? Let me explain the difference between me and him, everybody. I got brands, sponsors, and people reaching out to me for opportunities. Not one person is reaching out to this Alex or any of one of you haters. Why? You have no potential. You never had it, never will. You have no potential. So I just want to give everyone a concept. If you look at the channel recently, I just uploaded some videos, new products from TELESIN and JJC and MAVEN filters. Soon another brand is going to be sending me something. I'm going to surprise you. Look at all that opportunity right there. And you guys want to harass me for what? So, ladies and gentlemen, look at my channel. Look what I'm doing. I'm getting free products. You don't see me selling my products for some crack or some drugs or some fix. Right, Alex? That's most likely you will probably do because you that desperate. But take it with a grain of salt, everybody. With that said, know who you actually fighting for on social media. Know who you standing up for. Because all this time, these folks, and I have told them multiple times, he was a 3-time convicted felon. I mean, mind you, I even shared a link to his arrest record in another video that shows what his crimes were. And you guys still wanted to vouch for this guy. Believe this guy at every word. Really. But you guys want to pick on me for asking you for public help? Are you serious? That's like saying I'm not allowed to go to a food pantry and ask those people, mind you, a food pantry for help either. Mind you, that's public too. That's community too. That's just fucking ridiculous. And then here's another thing. You guys will, like I said last night, You guys went from one subject to another. If you couldn't get, mind you, if that subject of me being homeless wasn't, mind you, a hit with your audience, you tried to attack my integrity. If that didn't help, you attacked my deceased girlfriend. If that did any justice, you would do anything to try to bring me down. Like I said, all of you have ran out of options, and you're lying. You shed no evidence of anything wrong I did. All you're doing is telling the audience by word of mouth what Panda did. But you have no shred of evidence. Not one of you presented evidence whatsoever. Not one piece of document in your videos stating anything illegal I did in the past. You didn't state nothing. But you guys want to continue to taunt. Well, I'm going to show you how I'm going to taunt. I'm going to show you and make a good example out of Alex Haney when it comes down to mind you, defamation of character, loss and damages. I'm going to make every single one of you pay for damages.